So hi guys, welcome back to one final time of Tata IPL 2026. The grand finale is between the Royal Challengers of Bengaluru and the Gujarat Titans. Royal Challengers Bengaluru, the defending champions of course, looking to go back to back and become only the third team to win back-to-back IPL titles. And as far as Gujarat Titans are concerned, they last won their IPL title in 2022, so it will be their second title as well if they can win today. And RCB have made a bold decision by winning the toss and electing to bowl first. And both the openers of the Gujarat Titans are out in the middle. Sai Sudarshan and Shubman Gill opening the batting for the Gujarat Titans as usual. It's a big game this. RCB defending champions looking to defend their crown. It's not going to be easy for RCB because GT batters will come hard at them. I mean, one would have thought that maybe RCB could have won the toss and elected to bat first. But they won the toss and elected to bowl first. Shubman Gill anyways wanted to bat first. So it's a very, very brave decision what RCB have taken at the toss. Maybe a dew will be a dew could be a factor going into the run chase. So Jacob Duffy has the new ball in his hand. He's going to be bowling the first over for RCB. And we're all in readiness for the final to get underway here at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. Sai Sudarshan on strike. Jacob Duffy with the first ball of the final. And that's a full delivery, flicked away straight to mid-on. Dot ball to start from Jacob Duffy. Well, the last time Sai Sudarshan got out hit wicket against this team in the qualifier 1, if anyone remembers. And just look at the changes made by both these teams today. As far as RCB is concerned, Romario Shepherd comes into the playing 11 in place of Venkatesh Iyer. So Venkatesh Iyer might be the impact player for RCB today. And as far as Gujarat Titans are concerned, Arshad Khan comes into the playing 11 in place of Sai Kishore. So Gujarat Titans, we need to see who is there. Maybe Prasidh Krishna might be their impact player because these conditions in Ahmedabad could assist the fast bowlers. So 2 dot balls from Jacob Duffy to start. Third ball of the over coming up. GT have the advantage because they are playing their final at home. That's on the pads, flicked away down to fine leg. That'll be the first boundary. What a way to get going for Gujarat Titans. Straying onto the pads there. Wrong line from Jacob Duffy. And Sai Sudarshan and Gujarat Titans get off the mark with a boundary in this final. Oh, this time it's full again, driven beautifully through the offside for 4. Sai Sudarshan in terrific form. These two openers have been in terrific form for the Gujarat Titans. And if they are going to continue like this, then it will be serious headaches for RCB. Back-to-back boundaries for Sai Sudarshan. Well, this time he goes for the pull. He's nicked it through. Jitesh Sharma takes the catch. Finger goes up from the umpire and Sai Sudarshan straight away goes for the review. So after hitting 2 back-to-back boundaries, a strangle down the leg side for Sai Sudarshan. And has Jacob Duffy got the very big wicket here of Sai Sudarshan? He got the wicket of Sai Sudarshan in the qualifier 1 as well. And he was out hit wicket. But now it was actually down the leg side again. Wrong line. And Sai Sudarshan, it might be a strangle down the leg side. We have seen batters getting out like this before. You need to have a look at this. He straight away went up for the review. Ooh, is there a bat involved in that? I don't know. I don't think so. Might have to look at ultra edge here. That's the mantra, isn't it? Whenever you're playing against Gujarat Titans, you need to get their openers out early if you want to put them under pressure. I might need to look at ultra edge for this one. I don't see any deviation from the bat. The flat line as the ball passes the bat and the glove, so it won't be a wicket. The decision will be reversed to not out. And it should be given as a wide actually, I think. Not out it will be, so a successful review for Sai Sudarshan there. But it's not given as a wide, is it? It is given as a wide. So Jacob Duffy has to reload that one again. So already an expensive start here for Jacob Duffy. The strangle down the leg side it was, I thought. So the openers do survive. One more delivery left in this over. Ooh, that's another wide down the leg side. He's appealing again, Jacob Duffy, but it's given as a wide. So this is a very expensive start here from Jacob Duffy and RCB. Not getting the line right. Already 10 runs have come from this over, still 2 balls left. That is why one would have thought maybe Bhuvneshwar Kumar can bowl the first over for RCB, because he has been very prolific with the new ball this season. Always picking up early wickets, and that's exactly what you need against a team like Gujarat Titans. It's defended again by Sai Sudarshan, now towards deep extra covers, and picks up another single. Gives a strike back to the skipper Shubman Gill. But I think GT batting first, I think they have the advantage today, in all honesty. This is what I was thinking about even yesterday, or for the last couple of days. I've been thinking GT playing their final in Ahmedabad is a huge advantage for the Gujarat Titans. No one can deny that. Yes, RCB have been the best team in this tournament, but GT in Ahmedabad is a separate fortress altogether. You need to breach that fortress. That is not an easy fortress to breach. And if we have seen in this tournament, GT have already defeated Punjab Kings, RCB and Sunrisers Hyderabad at this particular venue. As we see another wide down the leg side. This is not a good over at all from Jacob Duffy. 3 wides in this over. Already 12 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. So that is why I feel that Gujarat Titans are actually having the advantage today, in all honesty. I know people might feel that RCB can still... Well, RCB have a hard job on their hands. It's not going to be easy for them to defeat this Gujarat Titans team at home. Last ball of the over coming up. Flicked away again by Gill out towards deep square leg. Picks up another single to finish the over. So an expensive start from Jacob Duffy. 13 runs came from that over. And Gujarat Titans are 13 without loss after 1 over. So Bhuvneshwar Kumar is the new bowler into the attack now for RCB. Ooh, little bit of inward movement there, a little bit of an inside edge towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball to start the over. It's actually a tricky decision for RCB winning the toss and bowling first at this venue. I mean, we even saw in the T20 World Cup final played between India and New Zealand at this venue, where New Zealand won the toss, elected to bowl first, and they got out-batted big time. So there's a risk of that happening, because the teams coming to bat first will look to bat freely. That's a beautiful delivery again. Outswing that time. Beats the outside edge of Shubman Gill. The 2 dot balls to start this over. So there's a risk of the opposition out-batting you. So, I mean, winning the toss and bowling first is kind of a touch-and-go decision. Yes, when it pays off, you say that it's a really good decision. But when it doesn't come off, then you start blaming, why did we bowl first? You could have batted first. Same thing happened with Sunrisers Hyderabad and Gujarat Titans earlier in this playoffs as well. That's beautifully driven through the gap for 4. Shubman Gill picks up his first boundary in this innings. A glorious punch through the covers, and Gujarat Titans already asserting their authority in this final here with the bat. When these two openers get going, it will be very hard to stop them. This time he goes for the cut shot, but straight to the fielder at point. So another dot ball from Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. And my only question is, like, RCB batted first in the qualifier one and they posted 254, which is beyond GT's reach. So when you are able to outbat oppositions like that, then why do you want to bowl first in a big final like this? I'm not able to understand that actually. I mean, many a times I have not understood the team's psychology of bowling first in this tournament. And it's a similar kind of an opinion for me in this final as well, because teams are just blindly opting to bowl first after winning the toss. We have seen that on plenty number of occasions where teams always want to bowl first and then the oppositions just crush you out of the game by scoring 240, 250. You can't chase 240, 250. So then why do you give yourself a risk of conceding 240, 250? If opposition scores 240 and 250, they have already won the game. You cannot chase it. You need to keep that in mind. Only on rare occasions you can chase down those totals. That's another beautiful delivery. Beats the outside edge of Sai Sudarshan. Another dot ball to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over. And Gujarat Titans are 18 without loss after 2 overs. There was almost a wicket in the first over for Jacob Duffy, but that was overturned. Both these openers have started decently well. 18 without loss after 2 overs. Well, this is a team that posted 168 on the board at this venue against Sunrisers Hyderabad and then bundled them out for 86. So you never know actually, because even 160, 170 can be tough to chase down at this venue, because it will be fast bowling conditions. Fast bowlers will get a lot of assistance in these conditions. Josh Hazlewood is the new bowler into the attack now. Down the track, pulled away by Gill. All the way for 6. Terrific shot. Oh, in fact, it's bounced inside. 1 bounce and 4. So straight away welcoming Josh Hazlewood with the boundaries. Shubman Gill, he is in a mission to prove himself here in this final. That is for sure. Well, this time he goes straight up. Someone has to catch this. Fielder running in from mid-off takes the catch. Rajat Patidar it is. Completes the catch, and that is a huge breakthrough. Josh Hazlewood strikes back after conceding the boundary. Gets the big wicket of Shubman Gill. And there's the first wicket for RCB. They needed to do this. They needed to break the opening partnership, which has been simply unstoppable in this tournament. And Shubman Gill looking to play too many shots. He just hit a boundary of the previous delivery. He was looking to go again, but got a big top edge. And the catch completed at mid-off. And that is exactly what RCB wanted, because we are all talking about the top 3 batters of Gujarat Titans being the most dangerous batters for them in this tournament. So you need to get rid of the top 3 batters. Shubman Gill departs after scoring 10 runs from 8 balls, and Gujarat Titans are 22 for 1 after 2.2 overs. Well, what kind of a decision is this? Nishant Sindhu is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 3. A very, very surprising decision actually. Anyway, he can bat well, but straight away on the big stage, a big final like this, whether he'll be able to handle the pressure, that will be the big question. There's an orange cap race which is also going on, and I tell you what, if Sai Sudarshan gets out early, then Vaibhav Suryavanshi might win the orange cap. We'll just have a look at the orange cap leaderboard, because currently now Vaibhav Suryavanshi is leading by a long way in the orange cap leaderboard. Third ball of the over coming up, and it's driven again by Nishant Sindhu towards point, gets off the mark with a single. So Shubman Gill scored only 10 runs, so he can't get the orange cap now. He has finished his tournament with 732 runs. Sai Sudarshan, before this match started, is on 710 runs. So now he has scored 9 runs. 710 plus 9, 719. Vaibhav Suryavanshi is 776. So Sai Sudarshan needs 57 more runs to win back-to-back orange caps in IPL. Otherwise, we might see Vaibhav Suryavanshi clinching the orange cap this year, which is going to be something phenomenal for the 15-year-old boy to win the orange cap. Oh, top of the bat, was looking for the pull there. It's down to mid-off. Another dot ball here. We also have Heinrich Klaasen, who is in the top 4, but Heinrich Klaasen's tournament is done. Ishan Kishan's tournament is done. Virat Kohli has scored 600 runs this season, but he can't score 176 runs to cross Vaibhav Suryavanshi. So if Sai Sudarshan gets out here, it will be Suryavanshi who will be winning the orange cap in this IPL season, and I think it's totally deserved for him, because the way he has batted in this tournament has simply been, I mean, I don't have words to describe how well he has batted in this tournament. So it will only be fitting if Suryavanshi can finish with the orange cap. Sai Sudarshan has also won the orange cap. He won the orange cap last year. So he can win it back to back if he scores another 57 runs he needs, as I had said. The last ball of the over coming up from Hazelwood, and again driven away by Nishant Sindhu straight to point. Another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over, including the big wicket of Shubman Gill, and Gujarat Titans are 24 for 1 after 3 overs. Well, Vaibhav Suryavanshi has broken so many records this season, isn't it? He has broken Chris Gale's record of most sixes hit in an IPL season. And now he's on the verge of even winning the orange cap if Sai Sudarshan cannot do it. So, and it's just been simply phenomenal for Vaibhav Suryavanshi actually. Bhuvneshwar Kumar now into his second over. That's flicked away again by Sai Sudarshan. Might push for 2 here. It's in the gap. He will come back for 2. Another couple of runs for Sai Sudarshan. I would still think RCB winning the toss and bowling first. I mean, it's a very, very brave decision to do, because obviously now they have gotten the wicket of Shubman Gill, but Sai Sudarshan is a very, very clever batter. You need to get him out as well, then Josh Butler will come in. But Josh Butler has not had a breakout season of any sort. The second ball of the over coming up from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And that's driven again back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Bhuvneshwar Kumar has been really good in this tournament so far. Has always picked up wickets in the power play. And now if he can pick up the wicket of Sai Sudarshan, then that will be good for him. As if anyone remembers, Sai Sudarshan scored a 90 plus runs against CSK in the IPL 2023 final. Obviously ended in a losing cause. He can be very, very dangerous. He's been batting well over the years. Ooh, comes down the wicket. That's a bouncer there. A direct hit from Jitesh Sharma behind the stumps, but I think Sai Sudarshan has made his ground, so another dot ball. Well, this is exactly what Rajasthan Royals also should have done in the previous game against Gujarat Titans, because Rajasthan Royals, I thought they posted a really good total on the board in the previous game. 214 they posted against this GT team in Mulanpur, but the openers of GT just took the game away completely. 167 run opening partnership, and we have spoken it time and time and again. You need to get the openers of GT quickly if you want to beat them, and that's exactly what is happening. I think it's up in the air now. Keeper running backwards, takes the catch. 2 wickets have gone down early, and both the openers of Gujarat Titans are back in the pavilion. Oh, what a big moment this is. We have been mentioning about how dangerous Shubman Gill and Sai Sudarshan have been in this tournament. Both of them have gone early in the power play. And is this the moment which RCB wanted? Is this the game right here? I don't know, but indeed, half the job done, you would think, for RCB, because Shubman Gill gone, Sai Sudarshan gone. Not many teams have managed to do this to the Gujarat Titans in the power play this season. But RCB have done it now in this final. Sai Sudarshan departs after scoring a run of ball 12. And Gujarat Titans are 26 for 2 after 3.4 overs. And with this wicket, Vaibhav Suryavanshi is the orange cap winner in IPL 2026 officially. Congratulations to the 15-year-old sensation. He has won the orange cap in this year's IPL. Would you believe it? Let that sink in first. Vaibhav Suryavanshi is the winner of the orange cap. No one can catch him now, because Sai Sudarshan and Shubman Gill were the only batters who could come close to his tally of 776 runs, but both of them have been removed early in this final. So both of their tournaments with the bat have come to an end. And now Josh Butler is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 4, and GT now in a lot of trouble here because their middle order hasn't been firing in this tournament. It has always been about Shubman Gill, Sai Sudarshan, and even Josh Butler has not lit up this tournament at all. If you look at Josh Butler's stats in this tournament, it hasn't been that great. So he will be feeling the pressure, that is for sure. 5th ball of the over coming up. And that's flicked away by Butler straight to mid-wicket. And another dot ball from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. So GT started aggressively, but they've lost both their openers early on. Feeling the pressure now. Bhuvneshwar Kumar again with the new ball striking. Oh, that's on the path, flicked away beautifully. No one there at deep fine leg, and that'll be the first boundary for Josh Butler. Gets off the mark with a boundary. Angling onto his pads there, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, and pays the price for it. Boundary to finish that over. Still a good over for RCB, one would think. 6 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Sai Sudarshan. And Gujarat Titans are 30 for 2 after 4 overs. So Gill gone, Sai Sudarshan gone, but Josh Butler is still there. Washington Sundar has played well in bits and pieces in this tournament. So you would think that Josh Butler and Washington Sundar hold the key. Nishant Sindhu still inexperienced at this level, we would think. But he can also bat well. Josh Hazlewood now into his 2nd over. It's on the stumps again, driven towards mid-off. Another dot ball to start this over from Josh Hazlewood. Josh Butler is an orange cap winner himself in 2022. If anyone remembers, he played for the Rajasthan Royals that season and he won the orange cap. A former orange cap winner, Josh Butler, so you cannot take him lightly either. But 2 wickets in the power play has put RCB ahead in this contest, at least as of now. And that's driven in the air in the gap as well. And that'll run away for 4. Beautiful shot from Nishant Sindhu. Just finding that gap through covers. And Nishant Sindhu picks up his first boundary in this innings. So third ball of the over coming up. That's defended again. Ooh, a little bit of a misfield there. It's gone through and that'll run away for 4 as well. Back-to-back boundaries. That should have been stopped at point. A big misfield by Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and Nishant Sindhu hitting some boundaries now. This time punched again out towards deep point and Nishant Sindhu picks up another single. So Vaibhav Suryavanshi is going to win the orange cap. We already said that. Let's have a look at who can still win the purple cap. I think Kagiso Rabada is ahead in the purple cap list. No, in fact, Kagiso Rabada has taken 28 wickets. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is on 26 wickets. No, sorry. Yeah, 26 wickets before the start of this game. He has picked up 1 wicket now. If he can pick up a couple more wickets, then Bhuvaneshwar Kumar will have the purple cap for the 3rd time in IPL. Although Rabada can also still pick up wickets in the 2nd innings. So we still don't know who is going to win the purple cap this year. Jofra Archer is on 25 wickets, but his tournament is over. Anshul Kamboj is on 21 wickets. His tournament is also done. He got eliminated in the group stage itself. Ishan Maling got 20 wickets. His tournament is also done. So only Bhuvaneshwar Kumar can realistically overtake Kagiso Rabada. Although even Kagiso Rabada can bowl in the 2nd innings and pick up wickets. Rabada is a former purple cap holder himself. He won the purple cap in 2020 IPL. Ooh, that's a bouncer there. And Butler ducks underneath it. Another dot ball to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over from Josh Hazlewood. And Gujarat Titans are 39 for 2 after 5 overs. So as of now, we only know who is the winner of the orange cap, and congratulations, heartfelt congratulations to Vaibhav Suryavanshi. It's been his tournament and rightfully he deserves the orange cap. We'll get to know about the purple cap later. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is on 27 wickets and Kagiso Rabada is on 28 wickets currently. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar still has overs left. He can pick up another couple more wickets realistically, so you never know. Rafiq Salam is the new bowler into the attack for RCB. That's on the stumps again, defended towards mid-off. Another dot ball to start the over. Oh, in fact, it's Hazlewood only. Hazlewood is into his 2nd over. Importantly, they have got the wicket of both the openers of Gujarat Titans. Rajasthan Royals couldn't do this in the previous game, the qualifier 2. If only Rajasthan Royals had dismissed both the openers of Gujarat Titans like this in that chase of 215, I'm sure GT would have found it tough to chase the total down because they are lacking batting depth. That's driven in the air again. It's in the gap. That'll run away for 4. Second time he's playing that shot through the covers, through the line. Wait, there's something wrong here. The streaming got interrupted. Actually, 2 dot balls to start the over, not a boundary. Those highlights package. Yeah, it's actually Rafiq Salam who's actually bowling. The streaming shifted actually. Rafiq Salam has bowled 2 dot balls to start this over. Third ball of the over coming up around the wicket. Rafiq Salam Dar has punched away again towards deep extra covers. And Nishant Sindhu picks up another single. So coming back to what I was saying, the qualifier 2 game. Just imagine if GT had been in this situation, chasing 215 runs. I'm sure they would have felt the pressure. It's actually an astonishing thing how GT have made it through to the final, having such a big weakness in their middle order. And that clearly shows how much their top order have been carrying the team forward. They've been doing this even last year as well. Last year also they made it to the playoffs. It's actually, I think we need to study how Gujarat Titans year after year, they are able to only depend on 3 batters and still make it through to the playoffs. Or has the bowling standards in the IPL dropped a little bit, whereby you can't even take wickets of 3 batters? Because I'm really astonished actually, because Gujarat Titans, if you look at their middle order, Jason Holder has not done much with the bat this season. Rahul Tewatia only that 1 knock in the qualifier 1 after the game was gone. That's pulled away beautifully. That's in the gap. 1 bounce and 4 towards deep square leg. Well, Nishant Sindhu is batting well here. Picks up his 3rd boundary in this innings, and Rafiq Salam Dar put under pressure. The last ball of the over. That's back of the length again, defended towards covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over from Rafiq Salam Dar, and Gujarat Titans are 45 for 2 after 6 overs. But I think you need to appreciate GT's bowling actually, because if GT are in the final like this, then their bowling has played a major role in that, because they had 3 wins from their first 7 matches, Gujarat Titans. From there, they went on to win 5 matches in a row. And you look at all those 5 wins, their bowling has managed to restrict oppositions to 150, 160, 170. And then they have been able to chase down those totals. Like for example, Gujarat Titans, they restricted Punjab Kings to 160 plus, and then they chased it down. They restricted RCB in the group stage match at this venue to around 150 plus, chased it down. And then they restricted CSK in Chepauk, again 158 runs, chased it down. So their bowling has been outperforming their batting this season. Krunal Pandya is the new bowler into the attack. Flicked away again by Butler towards deep square leg, and picks up another single to start the over. Nishant Sindhu is back on strike. Krunal Pandya was the player of the match in the final last year when RCB won it. Obviously, RCB were defending 190 in the final last time around. But this time around, RCB are bowling first. That's driven away again towards deep extra covers. And Nishant Sindhu picks up another single. So this is a new challenge for Krunal Pandya, who actually likes to perform in finals. We even saw in the 2017 final when Mumbai Indians won their third IPL trophy. Krunal Pandya was the man of the match there as well. That was an even younger Krunal Pandya. Even last year as well, a match-winning performance with the ball, helping RCB to defend that 190 which they posted against Punjab Kings and winning the IPL for the first time. So Krunal Pandya has been a really important player for RCB in the last couple of years. 3 singles in this over. Still 3 balls left. It's the punch down the ground again towards long on and picks up another single. So we haven't had a 6 in this innings yet. It's only been boundaries. The current run rate is 7.32. This time on the pads again, flicked away by Jos Buttler, out towards deep mid wicket. Picks up another single. 50 comes up for Gujarat Titans. 50 comes up in 6.5 overs at the loss of 2 wickets. More importantly, they have lost both their openers. Last ball of the over coming up. And it's driven again straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. So just 5 runs came from that over from Krunal Pandya, and Gujarat Titans are 50 for 2 after 7 overs. So Rafiq Salamdar now into his second over, conceded 6 runs in his first over. Jos Buttler is on strike. With on offer, punched away, cut away by Buttler out towards deep extra covers, and picks up another single to start the over. Nishant Sindhu is back on strike. Once again, it's a test for this GT middle order, which hasn't gotten much game time in this tournament. I think seriously, Gujarat Titans need to think next season about strengthening their middle order a little bit, because I mean, they're having such a big weakness. If they are still able to make it to the final, then imagine what they can do if they really strengthen their middle order. They are lacking bite in the middle order, and still they have made it to the final. So they can even go one step further if they strengthen their middle order and bring in some quality finishers. And that is what I think GT have to aim going forward in the future seasons, because you cannot always depend on 2 batters and 3 batters to do the job for you. I have been saying this for quite a long time. Sunrisers Hyderabad were playing with 4 batters. You get those 4 batters out early, they will also struggle. That is exactly what happened. That is why they got knocked out in the eliminator. Gujarat Titans are playing with 3 batters. You get those 3 batters out early, then they will also struggle. And I would also say the same thing for, Rajasthan Royals. I think we had more than 3 or 4 batters contributing on certain occasions, so you can't blame them much. But Gujarat Titans and Sunrisers Hyderabad, it was obvious. The Sunrisers Hyderabad, their middle order has also been a weakness. They have been hiding that weakness, the top order. It's pulled again by Nishant Sindhu out towards deep mid wicket. Oh, it's gone through for 4. Has it? He'll come back for 2. Has he done well? I think he has done well, Tim David. Sunrisers Hyderabad throughout the season, Abhishek Sharma, Travis Head, Ishan Kishan and Heinrich Klaasen were hiding the weaknesses of the middle order. That is how they made it to the playoffs. And that too, Travis Head didn't even contribute consistently. It was always Abhishek Sharma, Ishan Kishan and Heinrich Klaasen who were contributing. And all three of them got out early in the eliminator, and we saw what happened to Sunrisers Hyderabad in the eliminator. Similar, same thing with GT actually. You look at the win probability whenever Shubman Gill and Sai Sudarshan forms a big opening partnership. And you look at the win probability when both of them get dismissed early in the power play. You yourself will get to know the difference. The astonishing thing is, the opposition bowlers are not able to get the wickets of 3 batters and 4 batters. Comes down the wicket, pulls it in the air, down to long on, taken! Another wicket falls. Nishant Sindhu was batting really well, was looking to take the aggressive route. But the long on fielder completing the catch, Rafiq Salamdar gets the breakthrough, and already RCB asserting their authority in this final. Well, I was not a fan of bowling first after winning the toss, but when you're able to bowl like this, then I don't think bowling first is a mistake. Nishant Sindhu has been dismissed. Josh Butler is still there, but he's running out of partners, it has to be said. Obviously, Nishant Sindhu a little inexperienced. He needs to gain experience in the IPL. Hasn't played much IPL before. And he has holed out at long on. The 3rd wicket falls for Gujarat Titans. An excellent over from Rafiq Salam there. 5 runs and the wicket to finish it off. Nishant Sindhu departs after scoring 20 from 18 balls. And Gujarat Titans are 55 for 3 after 8 overs. So Washington Sundar is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 5. He has had some decent knocks in this tournament so far. Josh Butler and Washington Sundar batting together. Josh Butler and Washington Sundar batting together. Krunal Pandya now into his 2nd over. And Gujarat Titans have lost 3 wickets early on. So 1 run from the first 2 balls of this over. Washington Sundar is back on strike. Quicker ball again, flicked away by Washington Sundar out towards deep mid wicket and gets off the mark with a single. Josh Butler is back on strike. This time on the pads again, flicked away by Butler, out towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. This time on the stumps, flicked again, straight to mid wicket. Another dot ball here from Krunal Pandya. This time pulled away again, out towards deep mid wicket. And Washington Sundar picks up another single to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over from Krunal Pandya, and Gujarat Titans are 59 for 3 after 9 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and Gujarat Titans are 59 for 3 after 9 overs, in a lot of trouble here, losing the wickets of Shubman Gill, Sai Sudarshan and Nishant Sindhu as well. And probably these two batters need to resurrect the hopes for the Gujarat Titans, Josh Buttler and Washington Sundar. As we said, Buttler has not had the best of seasons in this tournament so far. He hasn't lit up this season with his batting, so he has also struggled a little bit. Jacob Duffy is back into the attack now for RCB. Washington Sundar is going to be on strike. Here's Jacob Duffy over the wicket to Washington Sundar. It's back of the length, punched down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball to start the over from Jacob Duffy. This time on the pads again, flicked away out towards deep mid wicket, and another single for Washington Sundar. Josh Buttler is back on strike. Josh Buttler has been struggling ever since the T20 World Cup. He has had 1 or 2 good knocks in this tournament, but he hasn't lit up the IPL. We haven't seen the 2022-2023 version of Josh Buttler in this IPL. That was the real Josh Buttler which we all know. He hasn't done that so far in the IPL. He's been decent enough. It has mainly been Shubman Gill and Sai Sudarshan who have really won the matches for GT. And that shows in the number of runs both of them have got in this tournament. Both Shubman Gill and Sai Sudarshan have scored 700 plus runs in this tournament. And that is the reason why GT are playing this final here today in Ahmedabad. And again, look at Josh Butler today, 13 from 14 balls. He hasn't really got going. Washington Sundar is back on strike. 2 runs from the first 3 balls of this over. Boundaries have dried up. We haven't seen a single 6 in this innings so far. That's pulled away again by Washington Sundar. 1 bounce to deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's chipped in the air, down the ground to long on. And another single for Josh Butler. The boundaries have dried up considerably for the Gujarat Titans now. They might end up with a below par score is what I am thinking, the way they are batting here. Current run rate 6.41. So can RCB become the 3rd team to win back-to-back IPL titles? Only CSK and Mumbai Indians have done it before. Oh, goes for the short ball. It's high up in the air. Deep fine leg. Coming underneath. Takes the catch. A low catch completed. And there's another wicket that goes down. It was always bound to happen, isn't it? Pressure building. Boundaries dried up. Something had to give, and Washington Sundar has fallen for the trap. It was a short ball trap set by Jacob Duffy and a really good catch at deep fine leg. And RCB get their 4th wicket here, and GT are losing their way at the moment. Washington Sundar has had a decent tournament with the bat. He was supposed to bat a little deep and take this innings deep. They are trying to check the fairness of the catch here, whether that fielder took the catch cleanly, because it was a low catch. I think it's Jordan Cox who has completed the catch as he grounded the ball. Ooh, that's tight actually. He's caught it in the edge of the fingers, but it doesn't look as though the ball is grounded. Now this could be very touch and go. He didn't catch it cleanly. He's caught it on the edge of his fingers and might just be out, I think. Not out it is. So Washington Sundar survives. That's a big relief for the Gujarat Titans. He didn't catch it cleanly. He caught it on the edge of his fingers there. Patidar is disappointed, and rightly so, because that was a big wicket of Washington Sundar. He can do the damage with the bat a little bit. So 4 runs came from that over from Jacob Duffy. Washington Sundar survives there, and Gujarat Titans are 63 for 3 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. So 10 overs left in this innings. This partnership now 8 from 12 balls, and Washington Sundar surviving a very close call there. Really struggling here, both these batters. Washington Sundar has played 7 balls, scored only 4 runs. Josh Butler 14 from 15 balls. Washington Sundar strike rate 57.14 and Josh Butler strike rate of 93.33, and we haven't had a 6 in this innings so far. Can you believe it? Krunal Pandya now is back into the attack into his 3rd over, continuing into his 3rd over. It's on the stumps again. Butler drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to start the over from Krunal Pandya. Ooh, this time looking to flick it away. It goes towards covers. Back-to-back dot balls to start the over from Krunal Pandya. And Jordan Cox will be disappointed there because that should have been a wicket in all honesty. It's driven down the ground by Buttler towards mid-off, towards long off, and picks up another single. And this is exactly why I said it's not the old Josh Buttler which we all know. He's going through a tough time. You remember in 2022, in the qualifier 2, Rajasthan Royals versus RCB at this venue, Josh Buttler scored 100. He was in destruction mode in that particular game, if anyone remembers. And he won the game single-handedly for the Rajasthan Royals. At that time, he was playing for the Rajasthan Royals. We haven't seen that version of Josh Buttler in this IPL. That's punched again, straight to the fielder at covers. So it's another dot ball here. Just one run coming from this over. Still 2 balls left. Krunal Pandya with yet another economical spell in a final. That's flicked again out towards deep mid wicket. And another single for Washington Sundar. So going at a runner ball now, Gujarat Titans. Current run rate only 6. I think there's an intent is missing from both these batters. The intent to play the big shots is very, very important. I'm not able to see that intent. He swings it leg side again towards long on. And Buttler will pick up another couple of runs to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over from Krunal Pandya. And Gujarat Titans are 67 for 3 after 11 overs. It's been a struggle for Gujarat Titans in this innings so far. They got off to a good start with both their openers finding some boundaries, but once Shubman Gill and Sai Sudarshan got out, suddenly the gas was taken out, I think, in this innings. Jacob Duffy now continuing into the attack. He almost got the wicket of Washington Sundar in the previous over, bowling that short ball bouncer. That's back of the length again, punch down the ground to mid-off, and Washington Sundar picks up another single to start the over. Gives a strike back to Josh Buttler. The projected score of the current run rate is 122. That's never going to be enough actually to defend. Well, even 140 and 150 will be very tough to defend is what I'm thinking. That's pulled away by Buttler. Towards deep mid wicket, just landing short of that fielder at deep mid wicket. Another single for Josh Buttler. It's been 33 balls since the last boundary has been scored in this innings and no sixes in this innings so far. That's pulled again, leg side again towards deep mid wicket. Washington Sundar picks up another single. So Buttler needs to start playing his shots here. It's been too slow from Buttler so far. 18 from 20 balls. His partnership 15 from 21 balls is not helping the Gujarat Titans at the moment. Gives himself room, pulls it away again. Straight to that fielder at deep mid wicket. Picks up another single. 4 singles in this over from Josh Buttler. 4 singles in this over conceded by Jacob Duffy. Two more deliveries left in this over. It's pulled leg side again towards deep square leg. And Washington Sundar picks up another single. Current run rate 6.08. It's not going anywhere as far as GT are concerned at the moment. They have been unstoppable in Ahmedabad, that is for sure, Gujarat Titans, but every time they won't be able to defend 150 and 160. First of all, getting to 150 and 160 is looking a little tricky now. Last ball of the over coming up. Oh, looking to flick it away. Bat pad towards point. Picks up another single to finish the over. Butler looking frustrated. Just not able to connect the balls properly. 6 runs came from that over from Jacob Duffy. And Gujarat Titans are 73 for 3 after 12 overs. That is exactly why I keep saying it's a miracle how Gujarat Titans have made it to the final by having such a big weakness in their middle order. I mean, you look at all the teams that have qualified for the playoffs. Oh, comes down the wicket, misses it, is stumped behind the wickets, and another wicket for falls here. And it's the biggest wicket of Josh Butler. That could well be the game, I think, for RCB right there. Krunal Pandya gets the breakthrough. Josh Butler is walking back. And officially the top 3, or has to be said top 4 of Gujarat Titans have been breached on this big day. It's been a struggling innings for Josh Butler. Just couldn't get his timing right at all. And even he has to go now. It was fired in quicker delivery outside the off stump. Butler missing it altogether. Keeper taking the bails off behind the stumps. And RCB sensing a second consecutive title. They have been the best team in the last couple of years without any shadow of any doubt. And they are going to get their second consecutive title is what I'm feeling already. So Josh Butler departs after scoring 19 runs from 23 balls, and Gujarat Titans are 73 for 4 after 12.1 overs. Well, here's another interesting decision. Arshad Khan has been promoted up the order. He's come in at number 6. He can bat a little bit. Obviously, Jason Holder still there. Rahul Tewatia, Rashid Khan. The middle order is lacking that firepower. And that is what I'm saying actually. Coming back to what I was trying to say. The 4 teams that have qualified for the playoffs, RCB have been the best team in this tournament, so we don't need to find any faults in RCB team. You look at Sunrisers Hyderabad, you look at Rajasthan Royals, you look at Gujarat Titans. Sunrisers Hyderabad have been riding on 3 batters. Travis Head has not fired in this tournament. Yes, Travis Head also can be a danger if you look at certain things, but they have been riding on 3 batters. Abhishek Sharma, Ishan Kishan, Heinrich Klaasen. If all 3 of them don't score, SRH are done. They are out, they will lose. Look at Gujarat Titans, Shubman Gill, Sai Sudarshan, Josh Butler, a little bit of Washington Sundar. If they don't contribute like that, GT are done. You look at Rajasthan Royals, Vaibhav Suryavanshi, Jaiswal has not had a good tournament in the second half. Vaibhav Suryavanshi, Dhruv Jurel, Donovan Ferreira has been up and down, Shanaka has been up and down. So again, there also we are having certain problems. So you look at the top 4 teams, RCB are the best team among all the teams that have qualified for the playoffs so far, because RCB, you look at their middle order, they have Rajat Patidar, they have Tim David, they have Romario Shepherd, they have Jitesh Sharma who can also contribute, Krunal Pandya contributing runs with the bat. So you look at RCB's middle order and Arshad Khan goes big, goes miles back into the crowd for 6. So finally, GT get their first 6 in this innings. It's been quite a while. We have been waiting for the first 6 to be hit in this innings, and Arshad Khan says, I will hit it, and hits it out of the ground. That's much needed for Gujarat Titans. Ooh, quicker delivery, and Arshad Khan punches it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. So yeah, coming back to what I was talking about, RCB are the well-balanced team. When you look at all the top 4 teams that have qualified for the playoffs this season, and so if RCB wins back-to-back titles today, it will be thoroughly deserved for RCB. Because again and again I'm reiterating that depending on 3 batters, depending on 4 batters to do the job for you won't work throughout a big tournament like this. You need to have a good middle order. That's flicked away again by Washington Sundar towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So 10 runs and another single to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Josh Butler, and Gujarat Titans are 83 for 4 after 13 overs. So Jacob Duffy now into his last over. It's been a struggle for GT in this innings so far. Washington Sundar on strike. Goes for the pull this time, past mid-wicket. Will that run away for 4? Yes, it will. So finally Washington Sundar gets the boundary. They need plenty more of this, Gujarat Titans. And a boundary to start this over. Oh, edge past the keeper into the boundary. So luck favouring Washington Sundar there. Outside the off stump it was, just past that keeper there. And back-to-back boundaries to start this over. That's a great start to the over from Washington Sundar. So Washington Sundar now moves to 18 from 16 balls. Finally crosses 100 plus strike rate with those back-to-back boundaries. This time flicked away towards short fine leg. Shy at the stumps. The direct hit could have been close there. And Washington Sundar picks up another single. So Arshad Khan is back on strike. Oh, that's in the slot, and Arshad Khan goes straight down the ground for 6, straight towards the side screen, all the way for 6. Arshad Khan starting to look a little dangerous here. Picks up his second 6 in this innings, and now the momentum slightly shifting towards the Gujarat Titans. 15 runs have come from this over so far, still 2 balls left. A beautiful shot there from Arshad Khan straight down the ground. This time it's short again, pulled away towards deep mid wicket, and Arshad Khan picks up another single. 16 runs have come from this over, expensive over from Jacob Duffy. And this partnership now slightly building up for Gujarat Titans. I think even if RCB are chasing 150, 160, I still think they can't take it lightly, because we have seen at this particular venue, Gujarat Titans have been successful in restricting oppositions to 150 and 160. Only at this venue I'm talking. Any other venue, 150 and 160 won't be easy to defend. Last ball of the over coming up. As driven again straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over, but an expensive over from Jacob Duffy. 16 runs came from that over, and Gujarat Titans are 99 for 4 after 14 overs. So I think today it will be the ultimate test. Today it will be the ultimate test for GT bowlers. If they post a below par target, if they post a below par score, whether their bowlers can deliver once again. Because we have seen Gujarat Titans bundling out SRH for 86 at this venue in similar kind of conditions. SRH couldn't chase down 169. So we have seen GT bowlers succeed in these conditions. So Jacob Duffy has been subbed out, and Venkatesh Iyer is the impact player. He'll obviously open the innings for RCB during the run chase. Josh Hazlewood now is back into the attack. He still has a couple of overs left. Arshad Khan is going to be on strike. Was batted well so far. 15 from just 5 balls at a strike rate of 300. He is looking like the more dangerous batter, in all honesty. It's pulled in the air. Keeper for short fine leg takes the catch. Hazlewood strikes with the short ball plan. Bouncing it out towards Arshad Khan. He was looking for the pull shot, but spooning it into the hands of short fine leg, and that's a big wicket, because just when Arshad Khan was looking to accelerate, he has thrown it away, and half the side dismissed now for Gujarat Titans. And once again, it's Josh Hazlewood comes back into the attack and gets a big breakthrough. Rafiq Salamdar completing the catch. And GT get into further trouble, losing a lot of wickets at the moment. So Arshad Khan is gone after scoring 15 from 6 balls, and Gujarat Titans are 99 for 5 after 14.1 overs. So Rahul Tewatia is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 7. Only Rashid Khan, Jason Holder still there to come in after this, and then Rashid Khan. So only 2 more batters left. But it has been a problem for Gujarat Titans, as we said, that reliance on their top 3 has been a biggest problem for them. Obviously, when the top 3 comes good, we tend to ignore the weaknesses. But for it to come good throughout a tournament, the probabilities for it to come good every single match is very, very less. And that is what this is proving. But Tewatia played well in the qualifier 1 against RCB. If anyone remembers, he scored a half century in the qualifier 1. So he'll be looking to repeat those heroics today as well. We'll just have a look at how much Tewatia scored in the qualifier 1. So here we go, second ball of the over. Tewatia on strike. It's flicked away by Tewatia towards mid-wicket and picks up another single. Rahul Tewatia gets off the mark. 100 comes up for Gujarat Titans. 100 comes up in 14.2 overs at the loss of 5 wickets. Can they push towards 150, 160 from here? And just really wondering what would have happened if GT had been in this situation against Rajasthan Royals. But there's no point wondering about that now, because past is past. You just need to focus on the present moment. This time driven down the ground. Oh, misfield at mid-off. They might push for 2 now. We've seen some fielding lapses from RCB. Surprisingly, they've been a good fielding unit in this tournament. So yeah, coming back to what I was saying, Rahul Tewatia actually scored 68 from 43 balls in the qualifier 1, coming in as the impact player against the same opposition. So Tewatia has shown that he can bat and he can score those big runs. Can he do it today on the big day? That is the big question. Three more deliveries left in this over. This time cut away out towards deep third man, and Washington Sundar picks up another single. So RCB won the toss today, elected to bowl first, and one would have thought that maybe GT's openers will do what they do there. One would have thought that GT's openers will do what they do best, take the game away from the opposition completely, but they couldn't do that today. Both of them got out early, which means that Vaibhav Suryavanshi indeed has finished as the orange cap holder this season. That's pulled away by Tewatia, out towards deep mid wicket again. Picks up another single. Again, another good over for RCB here. Just 5 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. So once again, GT are going to end up with around 140 to 150 or even 160 maximum. But can they defend that once again? They did it against SRH. Can they do it in this final here? If they can do that, then it will be a tournament where, you know what, even if you have batting weaknesses, the bowling covers up all the batting mistakes. That is what it will be if GT can defend 140, 150, assuming they can get there. Last ball of the over coming up. That's flicked away again by Washington Sundar out towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. So 6 runs came from that over from Josh Hazlewood, including the wicket of Arshad Khan, and Gujarat Titans are 105 for 5 after 15 overs. And it's also the time for another strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and Bhuvneshwar Kumar now back into the attack into his third over, starts with a dot ball. Washington Sundar 23 from 22 balls with only 2 boundaries at a strike rate of 104.55. Goes for the pull again, out towards deep mid wicket, out towards long on in fact. And Washington Sundar will come back for 2. Another couple of runs for Washington Sundar. So there's no doubt that Gujarat Titans are not going to reach 200 from here. They can get to 150, 160. So third ball of the over coming up from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. This time driven again by Washington Sundar, out towards deep extra covers, might push for another 2. Another couple of runs for Washington Sundar. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Can Bhuvneshwar Kumar pick up another wicket? He needs another couple of wickets to overtake Rabada in the purple cap race. It's driven down the ground towards long off. Another single for Washington Sundar. So after seeing so many high scores in this tournament, we are seeing a team batting at a current run rate of 7.02 in the final. But the thing is, we are still not able to count out that team, because you look at Gujarat Titans, how they have made it through to this final. They have made it through mainly because of their bowling, by restricting oppositions. And in fact, for them to come this far till the final, that in itself is an achievement for Gujarat Titans. That's an uppercut over the keeper. 1 bounce and into the boundary for 4, just using the pace there. Rahul Tewatia guiding it over Jitesh Sharma and picks up another boundary, much needed for Gujarat Titans. So last ball of the over coming up. Tewatia will look to play some big shots. He is known for that. That's full again, driven down the ground to long on. Rahul Tewatia picks up another single to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And Gujarat Titans are 115 for 5 after 16 overs. So GT, they have not been able to bat well in this tournament. I mean, they have not been able to bat well in this innings so far. So it will all depend on GT's bowlers to have any last say in this final. Otherwise, it will be back-to-back titles for RCB. Because definitely, there's no doubt that GT are going to end up with a chaseable total for RCB. Rafiq Salamdar now coming around the wicket. And Tewatia goes down the ground, but I don't think he's got an hold of it. Long on will come underneath it, takes the catch. And another one bites the dust for Gujarat Titans. I think it was there in the slot for Rahul Tewatia, but completely mishit it there from the bottom of the bat. Simple catch, in fact, at mid-on. And the 6th wicket goes down for Gujarat Titans, just losing their way here. I think Jason Holder will come in now, that is for sure. He can play some big shots. But it's not looking good as far as GT is concerned, at least as of now. Rajat Patidar, safe pair of hands, completes the catch. And the 6th wicket falls for Gujarat Titans. Rahul Tewatia has gone after scoring 7 runs from 5 balls. And Gujarat Titans are 115 for 6 after 16.1 overs. Jason Holder. Is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 8. And in fact, Rafiq Salamdar is on a hat-trick because he picked up the wicket of Nishant Sindhu of the last ball of his previous over. Hat-trick ball coming up. Jason Holder on strike. Slow ball, and Jason Holder drives it down the ground to long off and gets off the mark with a single. The Washington Sundar is back on strike. So 4 more deliveries left in this over. Are we seeing a final similar to 2024 when KKR really dominated the contest against SRH, if anyone remembers that final? It's flicked away again by Washington Sundar out towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Now even 150 and 160 is looking like a distant dream for Gujarat Titans. This time back of the length, Jason Holder punches it towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. 2 more deliveries left in this over, just 3 runs coming from this over so far. And I think Vaibhav Suryavanshi is going to get so many awards today. He is also the emerging player of this season and he is also the orange cap holder. It has been Vaibhav Suryavanshi's season. This time flicked away by Washington Sundar out towards deep square leg, and Washington Sundar will push for 2. Another couple of runs for Washington Sundar. So 5 runs have come from this over, including the wicket of Tewatia. Still 1 ball left in this over. So at the moment RCB looking good. Is it still too early to say Isala Cup Namdu 2? Is it too early? Last ball of the over coming up. It's driven again. Rafiq Salamdar has slipped in his follow through. And Washington Sundar will pick up another single to finish the over. He still has 1 over left. Hopefully no injury. Yes, he has gotten up. So 6 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Rahul Tewatia. And Gujarat Titans are 121 for 6 after 17 overs. We know that Jason Holder is capable of big shots. So Josh Hazlewood now will be bowling out. He will be bowling his last over. Still Bhuvneshwar Kumar has 1 more over left. Rafiq Salamdar has 1 more over left. 18th over of this innings. Washington Sundar on strike. That's pulled away over the keeper, and that'll go 1 bounce and into the boundary for 4. You can't set a field you can't set a field for that kind of a shot. Straight over the keeper and into the boundary for 4. Washington Sundar picks up only his 3rd boundary in this innings, moves to 36 from just 29 balls. The second ball of the over coming up. It's flicked away again by Washington Sundar towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Still the current run rate only 7.27. Modern day T20 cricket standards, it's below par. Jason Holder is back on strike. Moves across his stumps, pulls it away past that fielder at placed at I don't even know that field position there between square leg and fine leg. And here Jason Holder picks up another single. He can still get to 160 from here. Still 15 balls left in this innings. 160 they can still get. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Well, Vaibhav Suryavanshi has come to watch the IPL final today. He's everywhere, isn't it? People are always talking about Vaibhav Suryavanshi. It's full and on the path, flicked away beautifully again by Washington Sundar. Finds the gap, beats that fielder at deep mid wicket into the boundary for 4. So some boundaries coming about here from Washington Sundar. Second boundary in this over. Moves into the 40s now. I'm telling you, they can still get to 160 from here, which we never know. Could be a fighting total. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Washington Sundar starting to get a little aggressive here. That's a wide down the leg side. So Josh Hazlewood has to reload that one again. Well, Jitesh Sharma wants it reviewed here. There's no doubt that that was a wide down the leg side. But Jitesh Sharma, I don't know, he just wants to go for every review. He was the one signaling to Rajat Patidar, just go for the review. And that was a clear wide. I think they'll lose one review here, RCB. I think Virat Kohli will play a key factor in this kind of a run chase where the conditions look a little tricky. 160, 170, these kind of run chases. Virat Kohli is called as the chase master for a particular reason. If he stays there, then I think RCB are getting this done. I mean, that should be wide in all honesty. Hasn't hit the bat or the pad. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. So it will be a wide. I mean, it's a waste of a review actually. Jitesh Sharma was a little overexcited, I think. Wide it will be. So Josh Hazlewood has to reload that one again. And Washington Sundar can be dangerous towards the back end of this innings. Two more deliveries left in this over. Full and on the pads, flicked away again towards deep mid wicket. Picks up another single, Washington Sundar. So it will all depend on GT's bowlers today. That will be the last hope for GT, if at all there's any hope. The last ball of the over coming up from Josh Hazlewood. Oh, he goes straight down the ground, one bounce and into the boundary for 4. Great way to finish that over from Josh Hazlewood. Jason Holder picks up his first boundary in this innings, ends the over with a boundary, an expensive over from Josh Hazlewood. 16 runs came from that over, and Gujarat Titans are 137 for 6 after 18 overs. So 2 more overs left in this innings. I still don't count GT out of this contest because we have seen them defend 150, 160 in this tournament. So you still can't count them out. They have won 5 matches in a row by restricting oppositions to 150 and 160. So there's still something left in this, I would think. Bhuvneshwar Kumar now to bowl the penultimate over. He's also into his last over. Rafiq Salamdar will bowl the last over most probably. Washington Sundar is on strike. That's pulled away by Washington Sundar. Might have found the gap. Yes, he has. Another boundary to start the over. So the boundaries are starting to come now. Towards the end of this innings for Gujarat Titans, they have crossed 140. And a great way to start the over from Washington Sundar, nearing another half century here. This time it's full and Washington Sundar drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. Moves to 47 from 34 balls. He got a reprieve early on in his innings when Jordan Cox took a catch and actually grounded the ball. It was given as not out. That was a big reprieve for Washington Sundar. 10 balls left in this innings now. Hazlewood is back on strike. Jason Holder is back on strike. Oh, that's short. He pulls it high up in the air. Should be another wicket here. Keeper, is it fine leg? Who takes the catch? I think it's Hazlewood who has taken the catch maybe. And another one bites the dust for Gujarat Titans just when this partnership was starting to build and try and take them past 160. Jason Holder has thrown it away. It was a short ball from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. A big top edge from Jason Holder. And a really good catch running backwards. The 7th wicket falls for the Gujarat Titans. And once again, it's Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Now he has equalled Kagiso Rabada in the leading wicket takers list. He also has 28 wickets now. He just needs one more wicket to overtake Kagiso Rabada and become the purple cap holder. Although Rabada will get a chance to overtake it himself when he comes out to bowl in the second innings. So Jason Holder departs after scoring 7 runs from 5 balls, and Gujarat Titans are 142 for 7 after 18.3 overs. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Rashid Khan is the new batter to the crease. He can also strike the ball big. A last recognized batting pair at the crease, probably. Rabada can also bat a little bit. 4th ball of the over coming up from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And full delivery this time, driven away towards deep extra covers, and Rashid Khan gets off the mark with a single. Washington Sundar is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Full this time, and Washington Sundar drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Valuable dot balls at this stage. And this is a really good over. Just 6 runs coming from this over, including the wicket of Jason Holder. 1 more delivery left in the spell for Bhuvneshwar Kumar. So even reaching 160 is looking like an uphill task now for Gujarat Titans from here. So last ball of the over coming up. Has driven away out towards deep extra covers, and Washington Sundar will push for 2 and will pick up another couple of runs to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over from Bhuvneshwar Kumar, including the wicket of Jason Holder, and Gujarat Titans are 145 for 7 after 19 overs. I think Bhuvneshwar Kumar should get the purple cap if Rabada does not pick up a single wicket today, because I'll tell you the reason. Bhuvneshwar Kumar has gotten 28 wickets in lesser matches compared to Kagiso Rabada. Both the teams will play 14 matches in the group stage. RCB have played only 2 playoff matches. They won the qualifier 1 and made it straight through to the final. Gujarat Titans are playing 1 extra match because they lost the qualifier 1, they played the qualifier 2, won that match and came through to the final. So Rabada has taken 28 wickets in more matches compared to Bhuvneshwar Kumar. So Bhuvneshwar Kumar, even if he equalizes with Rabada, will get the purple cap if Rabada doesn't take wickets today. Rafiq Salam bowling the last over. Rashid Khan goes down the ground, long on in play. Wilkes watch as the ball sails over for 6, and the 150 comes up for the Gujarat Titans. 150 comes up in 19.1 overs, and a great way to start the last over from Rashid Khan. A beautiful shot down the ground, picks up a much needed 6. Second ball of the over. Goes again. High up in the air. I don't think he's got the distance on this one. Fielder settling himself. Takes the catch. At deep square leg. 6 and out. For Rashid Khan. Rafiq Salamdar strikes back. And number 8 goes down for Gujarat Titans. It's been that kind of day for them with the bat. Just not able to form partnerships. Just hit a 6 of the previous ball. Was looking to go again, Rashid Khan. But holding out at deep square leg. And another wicket falls for Gujarat Titans. Romario Shepherd completing the catch at deep square leg. And Rafiq Salamdar gets his 3rd wicket. He has been brilliant today with the ball for RCB. Rashid Khan departs after scoring 7 runs from 3 balls, and Gujarat Titans are 151 for 8 after 19.2 overs with 4 more deliveries left in this innings. So Kagiso Rabada is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 10. He can bat, he can swing his bat round. Third ball of the over coming up. Big shot needed for GT around the wicket. Rafiq Salamdar. Full again, driven back to the bowler. Dot ball, valuable dot ball here from Rafiq Dar. Crossing 160 is looking like an uphill task, with only 3 more deliveries left in this innings. Fourth ball of the over coming up. Full and wide, drives it away towards deep extra covers, and Kagiso Rabada gets off the mark with a single. Gives the strike back to Washington Sundar, who is on 49 with only 2 more deliveries left in this innings. But I think this has been a struggle for Gujarat Titans in this innings. RCB will back themselves to chase this down unless GT bowlers decide to do any miracle like what they did against Sunrisers Hyderabad at this venue. The fifth ball of the over coming up. Washington Sundar on strike. It's right up in the block hole. Washington Sundar drives it towards deep extra covers, picks up the single, and a half century for Washington Sundar. 50 from 37 balls with 5 boundaries at a strike rate of 135.14. It's been a struggling innings for him. He had a reprieve early on in his innings, and who knows, if he had gotten out at that time, GT could have ended up with an even lesser total. But he's taken his team past 150. It's still 1 ball left in this innings. Rabada is back on strike. Last ball of the innings coming up. That's full again, driven away. Down the ground to long off. Long off will come around. They might just push for 2. Might push for 2. Run out at the striker's end. No. The throw was a little too slow. So a couple of runs to finish the innings, and it's been a real struggle for Gujarat Titans here. 10 runs came from the last over, including the wicket of Rashid Khan. And it's been a terrific bowling performance from RCB in this big final here, as Gujarat Titans end up with 155 for 8 at the end of their 20 overs, with Washington Sundar playing a major role for GT to reach this far in this innings. And it's been a very disciplined bowling performance from RCB in this innings so far. So if you look at GT's batting performance, I think Shubman Gill and Sai Sudarshan started off really well. They started off really positively, but then both of them got out. Opening partnership of 22 from 14 balls, and once that opening partnership was broken, suddenly it started to slow down. And even Josh Butler struggled a lot, scored only 19 from 23 balls with 1 boundary at a strike rate of 82.61. Not a comfortable knock at all from Josh Butler. Washington Sundar batted through the innings and unbeaten on 50 from 37 balls with 5 boundaries at a strike rate of 135.14. And Arshad Khan also gave a thrust with 15 from just 6 balls. But if you look at it, only 3 sixes have been hit by the Gujarat Titans in the entirety of this innings. That clearly shows how much they have struggled in this innings. Arshad Khan hit 2 sixes, Rashid Khan hit 1 6. That's all. Only 3 sixes in this innings for Gujarat Titans. And that is because of the discipline showed by the RCB bowlers today. So if you look at RCB's bowlers, Jacob Duffy, none for 38 in his 4 overs. And you can say maybe the only expensive bowler today, Jacob Duffy. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, again another economical bowling performance, 2 for 29 in his 4 overs. Josh Hazlewood, 2 for 37 in his 4 overs. Rafiq Salamda, the pick of the bowlers today, 3 for 27 in his 4 overs. And how impressive he has been in this tournament so far. And Krunal Pandya as well with another economical performance. Krunal Pandya and IPL finals is always equal to economical bowling performances. 1 for 23 in his 4 overs once again. So Gujarat Titans end up with 155 for 8. Kind of a decent total considering what Gujarat Titans have done with their bowling in this venue so far. So RCB, when they come out to bat, will need 156 runs to win from their full quota of 20 overs to win back-to-back IPL titles alongside CSK and Mumbai Indians. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So welcome back to the run chase here. RCB need 156 runs to win back-to-back IPL titles. The defending champions, of course, RCB. 156 in this day and age, modern day T20 cricket, should not be a tough target to chase down, but knowing GT bowlers, you never know, and I think the first power play will play a crucial factor for both these teams, and it will decide who will be winning this championship. As GT bowlers will have to strike early on in the power play if they want to have any chance of defending this total. It's a grand final, of course. Scoreboard runs on the board for Gujarat Titans on a tricky Ahmedabad wicket, but still I think 156 could be a below par 155 could be a below par score by Gujarat Titans, and I think they are depending too much on their bowling. So can the bowling deliver on the big day? That is the big question. So Venkatesh Iyer and Virat Kohli opening the batting for RCB. Required run rate of only 7.80. It shouldn't be a tough equation. Mohammad Siraj is going to start with the new ball. He's going to be bowling the first over for the Gujarat Titans. Venkatesh Iyer is the impact player, of course. And for the Gujarat Titans, Prasidh Krishna is the impact player coming in. Rahul Tewatia has been subbed out and Prasidh Krishna comes in as the impact player. So he will also be bowling. They have 4 pacers today: Mohammad Siraj, Kagiso Rabada, Arshad Khan and Prasidh Krishna. Gujarat Titans are a team that don't rely on spin that much. So all in readiness. First ball of the run chase coming up. 156 needed for RCB to win back-to-back titles. And that's driven again down the ground, and Venkatesh Iyer gets off the mark with a single. RCB also off the mark in this run chase. So Virat Kohli, the chase master, is back on strike. Can he deliver on this biggest day possible? Oh, looking to flick it away there. It's gone off the pads, I think. Or is it gone off the bat? Virat Kohli picks up another single, gets off the mark with a single. Oh, there will be some movement around for the GT bowlers. We have seen in this tournament at this particular venue, their new ball bowlers have had assistance. RCB do bat deep, no doubt about that. Oh, straight away goes for the paddle. Interesting shot there from Venkatesh Iyer straight away. Just about missing the stump there. Ooh, last thing RCB want is to lose early wickets here in this run chase. 156 could look like a mountain. Runs on the board for Gujarat Titans, and their bowling has been really good in this tournament. Not far away from hitting the stumps there. That delivery. Ooh, looking to swing it away, gets it on the pads. Back-to-back dot balls from Mohammad Siraj. And this is the thing actually, if new ball bowlers of Gujarat Titans get assistance, then it could be a game on here. That is what I'm saying actually. In Ahmedabad, it's becoming increasingly tough to bat on in these conditions. Two more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that swung away leg side. Out to deep square leg. The deep square leg comes around, and Venkatesh Iyer picks up another couple of runs. Venkatesh Iyer is an aggressive batter actually. He's straight away he wants to go after the bowlers. The last ball of the over coming up. Well, Venkatesh Iyer, what is the problem with him now? Looks like Venkatesh Iyer is struggling with cramps here. We have seen a lot of injuries in this tournament. So Venkatesh Iyer looks like struggling with some cramps, I think. Hopefully he is alright because he's a good batter. Has played some good knocks with the bat the last few innings, last few games. So he's back and ready now. Last ball of the over coming up from Mohammad Siraj. Venkatesh Iyer is on strike. That's flicked away again by Venkatesh Iyer out towards deep mid wicket. Who is still hopping here. Picks up another single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over from Mohammad Siraj. And RCB are now 5 without loss after 1 over. So Venkatesh Iyer is still hopping, but I think he's still willing to carry on with his batting, I think. Kagiso Rabada is the new bowler into the attack. If he can pick up one more wicket, then he will officially be the purple cap holder in this tournament. Because now currently Rabada is tied with Bhuvneshwar Kumar on 28 wickets. That's over the top from Venkatesh Iyer. Gave himself room, hits it over covers, and starts the over with a boundary. He's limping a little bit, but he's still showing his commitment. And the first boundary of the run chase for RCB here. Extra bounce there, and Venkatesh Iyer looks for the cut shot, unable to make connection. Back of the length from Kagiso Rabada. Venkatesh Iyer is an aggressive batter. He won't hang along for a long time. He won't hang around for a long time. He will surely look to go after the bowling. That is exactly what he has done in the previous few matches. Oh, that's picked up leg side. And has it gone all the way? Has it gone all the way for 6? Yes, it has. clears the boundary. So Venkatesh Iyer making his intentions clear. He's not going to play the waiting game. He's only going to go after the bowlers. He's going to only play the aggressive route. First 6 of this innings, and it comes with the bat of Venkatesh Iyer. This time he gives himself room, hits it down the ground, past mid-off, into the boundary for 4. So 14 runs from the first 4 balls of this over, and RCB have started really positively here in this run chase. This time he goes for the drive again, but unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Kagiso Rabada. Is really hopping here, Venkatesh Iyer. But we have seen on occasions where batters on one leg have won matches for their teams, particularly when the game is on the line. No one can forget that innings from Glenn Maxwell in the 2023 World Cup, where he chased down a mammoth target. He scored a double century on one leg. So you've seen those kind of stunts. Oh, edged over the keeper, and another boundary. So a very expensive over here. Luck favouring Venkatesh Iyer. Threw his bat at it once again and ends the over with another boundary. 18 runs came from that over from Kagiso Rabada, and RCB are now 23 without loss after 2 overs. So Venkatesh Iyer releasing some pressure here. The required run rate has come down to 7. Virat Kohli still not off the mark. That single which he took was a leg bye. And I think Mohammad Siraj will continue into his second over. Venkatesh Iyer really struggling with his cramps, but he has scored 22 from 11 balls already. He's known to play like that, Venkatesh Iyer. Aggressive batter. It's just one last push, isn't it? It's the final of this tournament, so even though it's an injury, batters will try to push themselves and get this job done here in this final. So Mohammad Siraj now into his second over. Conceded 4 runs in his first over. Required run rate only 7.39 for RCB. Virat Kohli is a chase master, of course. He's going to be on strike. And what is Virat Kohli doing now? He's down on his haunches. In fact, it's Venkatesh Iyer who is still getting treated. He's struggling with his cramps. But it's one last push. He has scored 22 from 11 balls. He can push himself actually. The required run rate is down to 7.39. It's RCB's game, this thing. It's RCB's title to win from here. So again, Venkatesh Iyer is back and ready. Siraj into his second over now. Kohli on strike. And that's on the pads. Flicked away again towards deep square leg. No one back there. Another boundary to start the over. They're getting the boundaries now, both these openers. Virat Kohli gets off the mark with a boundary, and the required run rate is reducing and becoming easier and easier as far as RCB is concerned. Second ball of the over, gives himself room, swings and misses. Was looking to go for another boundary there, but unable to make connection. Dot ball from Mohammad Siraj. So an aggressive start here from RCB, 27 without loss after 2.2 overs. Shot again, pulled again, towards deep mid-wicket, and another boundary, second boundary in this over. Virat Kohli on the charge here, beautifully pulled away, and picks up yet another boundary. Mohammad Siraj being put under pressure here by Virat Kohli. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. That's driven down the ground, mid-on, and another single for Virat Kohli. So if GT are to have any chance of defending this total, they need to pick up early wickets. Otherwise, it will be a cakewalk for RCB to get back-to-back titles. Venkatesh Iyer is back on strike. It's a fantastic start already to this run chase. Current run rate is 12. Oh, shot again, pulled away by Venkatesh Iyer. Vacant spaces on the leg side. And the ball trickles into the fence for 4. Third boundary in this over. Another expensive over here from Mohammad Siraj. 13 runs have come from this over. And already the required run rate has come down under 7 runs an over. RCB, is it too early to say Isa Cup Namdu? Oh, this time again Venkatesh Iyer swings and misses. Another dot ball to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over from Mohammad Siraj, and RCB are now 36 without loss after 3 overs. So a few months ago we saw Team India winning back-to-back T20 World Cup titles, and today looks like we might see RCB winning back-to-back IPL titles. It has been a fantastic last few months of cricketing action. Kagiso Rabada now into his second over. Kohli is going to be on strike. Flicked away again, angling onto the pads. Another boundary to start the over. Once again, full and angling onto the pads. Easy pickings for Virat Kohli. And what a start this is to this run chase here for RCB. Well, he's picked that one up. Leg side again. 4 more. Back-to-back boundaries. GT bowlers looking clueless at the moment. And the runs and boundaries continue to flow. GT don't have a big score on the board. And all these boundaries are taking RCB closer to back-to-back titles. Would you believe it? Oh, the whippet shot. Oh, the classic Kohli whippet shot. We have seen it all in this game already. That's gone over deep mid-wicket for 6. 4-4-6 to start this over. And RCB fans are slowly starting to say the cup is coming once again. What a way to start this over from Virat Kohli. Chase master for a reason. So 3 more till is over. Again towards deep square leg. Good fielding at deep square leg. And Virat Kohli picks up on. Another single. 19 runs have come from this over already. Still what? Venkatesh Iyer is back on strike. Required run rate only 6.25. Last ball of the over, goes for a pull. Ooh, just missed the stumps there. Almost would have landed back onto the stumps. Another dot ball to finish the over. 19 runs came from that over from Kagiso Rabada. Very expensive over. And RCB are now 55 without loss after 4 overs. So Mohammad Siraj now continuing into his 3rd over. Kohli gives himself room again, pulls it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. Venkatesh Iyer is back on strike. This partnership now 56 from 25 balls. Second ball of the over coming up from Venkatesh Iyer. From Mohammad Siraj. That's a top edge. Clears the field. Deep mid wicket. Can't get hold of it. It's gone over. Gone over for 6. It didn't look like he had gotten hold of that one, Venkatesh Iyer. But it sailed over deep square leg for 6. And now the equation comes down to run a ball for RCB. And surely now RCB fans will be dancing in the crowd, dancing in their homes. It's going to be back-to-back titles, I think so. So third ball of the over coming up. This time he pulls it in the air, down the ground, mid-on takes the catch. And the first wicket goes down for RCB, but you would think that the damage has been done. Siraj strikes, but not before. A fantastic start from RCB in this run chase. Is just not able to get hold of it there, Venkatesh Iyer. A simple catch at mid-on. And finally, Gujarat Titans get their first breakthrough. Venkatesh Iyer has to go. He is looking to continue to play his shots, but couldn't get hold of that. Mid-on taking a simple catch. And could that be something which gives an opening for the Gujarat Titans in this game? Venkatesh Iyer departs after scoring a quick 32 from 16 balls, and RCB are now 62 for 1 after 4.3 overs. So Devdutt Padikkal is the new batter to the crease for RCB, coming in at number 3. The equation has already come down to a run a ball. Required run rate 6.06. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Devdutt Padikkal is on strike. Has driven again back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Mohammad Siraj. So 2 back-to-back dot balls from Mohammad Siraj. Still 1 ball left in this over. Last ball of the over. As defended out towards deep point, and Devdutt Padikkal gets off the mark with a single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Venkatesh Iyer, and RCB are now 63 for 1 after 5 overs. So Kagiso Rabada has been expensive so far, none for 37 in his 2 overs. He's into his 3rd over now. Devdutt Padikkal is going to be on strike. Here's Rabada. And Padikkal goes down to 3rd man and it's taken at deep 3rd man. Another wicket falls. So wickets falling now for RCB. Gujarat Titans get another one. Rabada will be the purple cap finisher. Rabada will get the purple cap this season because he has got the wicket. He moves to 29 wickets now. And he is officially the winner of the purple cap. No one can stop that now. And Padikkal has to go for just 1. 2 wickets falling in quick succession, and this game is still not over, one would think. Rabada picking up his first wicket here, and GT just breaking through, breaking open a little bit at the moment, you would think. Although the chase master is still there. Devdutt Padikkal is out after scoring 1 run from 2 balls, and RCB are now 63 for 2 after 5.1 overs. So Rajat Patidar is the new batter to the crease for RCB, coming in at number 4. Second ball of the over. Oh, goes for the drive, just beats the outside edge. A dot ball here from Rabada. This time again defended on the front foot by Patidar towards covers. Another dot ball from Kagiso Rabada. Ooh, that's another bouncer, and Rajat Patidar ducks underneath it. Another dot ball here. A good over this from Kagiso Rabada. Could we see a wicket maiden here? This time on the pads, flicked away by Rajat Patidar towards deep square leg and gets off the mark with a single. Last ball of the over coming up. Virat Kohli back on strike. Oh, goes for a pull. It's over fine leg. And it's gone all the way. Think it has gone all the way. So good over ends with a 6. That will release some pressure for RCB. 7 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Devdutt Padikkal. And RCB are now 70 for 2 after 6 overs after the power play.